The situation in Ukraine remains highly volatile, characterized by ongoing negotiations punctuated by external pressures, most notably from the United States. This analysis delves into the complexities of the current state, focusing on the interplay between domestic Ukrainian considerations, Russian strategic objectives, and the external influences shaping the trajectory of the conflict. The core of the current situation revolves around the delicate dance of peace negotiations. Recent reports suggest that these negotiations are inching forward, a potentially significant development after months of stalled diplomatic efforts. However, the term inching forward indicates slow progress, burdened by substantial obstacles. These obstacles are likely rooted in fundamental disagreements about territorial integrity, security guarantees, and the future political alignment of Ukraine. To understand the present, one must consider the historical context. The conflict's roots extend far beyond the 2014 annexation of Crimea and the Donbas conflict. They are intertwined with centuries of shared history, including periods of Russian imperial dominance, Ukrainian national aspirations, and the geopolitical fault lines that emerged after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Russia views Ukraine as falling within its sphere of influence and is deeply concerned about its potential alignment with NATO. Ukraine, on the other hand, seeks to assert its sovereignty and forge its own security partnerships. The current context is defined by a complex interplay of factors. Militarily, the conflict has evolved into a war of attrition, characterized by intense fighting along the front lines, particularly in the eastern Donbas region. Economically, Ukraine faces severe challenges, with its infrastructure damaged, its economy disrupted, and its population displaced. Politically, the Ukrainian government faces immense pressure to balance the need for security with the demands of its Western partners for democratic reforms and accountability. Furthermore, the role of external actors, particularly the United States and its allies, is critical. Financial and military assistance from the West has been vital in enabling Ukraine to resist Russian aggression. However, this support also comes with conditions and expectations, potentially influencing Ukraine's negotiating position. The reported increased pressure exerted by figures like Donald Trump adds another layer of complexity. This pressure could take various forms, including calls for reduced aid, demands for concessions in negotiations, or even direct engagement with Russia outside of established diplomatic channels. Such actions could significantly alter the dynamics of the conflict and potentially undermine Ukraine's ability to negotiate from a position of strength. Russia's strategic objectives remain opaque, although its territorial gains in the Donbas region suggest a desire to consolidate control over these areas. Russia,